Hey, Nate, just how impressed were you with the defense tonight and what stood out to you on that end of the ball?
I like our start. I thought we went out and established ourselves both defensively and offensively. We were consistent with our play. I thought both units came in, and basically it really didn't change the way we were playing when we substituted. So a really good start for us. Setting the tone with that first group defensively. I thought offensively we got out, pushed the ball, kept the pressure on their defense. The second unit came in and did the exact same thing.
Specifically with DeAndre, what did you think of his defense on Luka and just in general?
I thought it was really good, really good. He really set the tone for us by just making him work. Good players like Luka, you're not going to stop those guys, but if you can make them work and make it hard for them, make it difficult for them to score over the top, not allow them to get clean looks or break you down and create opportunities for others. You're doing a good job, and I thought Dre did a really good job, really all night long. When he was matched up with them, I thought Cam came in and did a solid job, and I thought Solomon did a really good job with that second unit of guarding Luka as well as Porzingis.
Nate, what'd you like most out of what you saw from Gorgui tonight?
Just he came in and he has to get a feel for us, and we have to get a feel for him. His ability to spread the floor at the 5 position. We can do a number of different things, and it was good that both he and John had an opportunity to play together during preseason, because we have to adjust our offense and our defense as far as how we play with Gorgui on the floor. It's different than when Clint is out on the floor, so it gives us a different look. Tonight, we saw that he can spread the floor. You can put John in the pick and rolls, and it's just like having another shooter out on the floor.
When you get good wing defense, how does it help what you're trying to do to set the tempo on that?
I didn't hear the first part, Chris.
When you get good wing defense, how does it really just help the overall team defense in the wing?
Well, it starts with controlling the ball. If you can control the ball, then you're not having to come over and help as much. You can stay and box out and control the paint in a sense. But when the ball is breaking you down and getting into the paint and is forcing the defense to collapse, then you're giving up everything. You're giving up opportunities from the 3. You're giving up rebounding position because you're forced to have to scramble to help and recover. So it starts with keeping that ball in front of you. And that's the one thing that I thought Dre did tonight. Brunson, had some success in that first half, but I thought we did a better job the second half of keeping him in front as well. So it just starts with ball control, keeping the ball in front of you.
Coach, you talked a little bit about Cam a few minutes ago, and how he came out and had a big game. When you saw him tonight and just his body language, what do you? I know it's only one game, but what do you feel his confidence is at the moment, and what are your expectations specifically for him going into this season?
I thought he played a beautiful game. I really do. I thought he, took shots within the flow, the rhythm of the offense. I thought he made some plays. He came out aggressive. Defensively, he worked on the defensive end of the floor. When if he can continue to play that way, which I think he can and he will, with Kevin, and you add DeLon and you bring in Gallo with that second unit, you got a lot of players you can go to. But, Cam is the guy that really establishes that defense for us with that second unit. So I just thought he had a solid game. He's a two-way player, and tonight he showed that he can play on both sides of the floor.
Nate, I guess the depth of this team, you knew that coming in, that should be a strength. But How much easier does it make the game when you're, like you said, you almost can put a whole new unit out there and it didn't seem, you hardly even noticed the difference?
Well, they got to be willing to sacrifice, and they got to be willing to play less minutes and play as hard as they did. I thought they followed the game plan tonight. Don't pace yourself. Defensively, work yourself into shape. Get up and pressure. Play the style that we want, and we will get subs in, and that second unit should come in and do the same thing. If we continue, which I expect us to continue to play that way, we'll be able to play 10, 11 guys, and it really will, we should be able to keep pressure on our opponents. And, I thought we did that tonight. Defensively, the pressure was there. Once we forced misses, we rebounded the ball. They had 8 offensive boards in the first half, only 2 the second half. So we did a better job of cleaning that up. And then we was able to get out into transition and 31 assists. When you have a number of guys that can put the ball in the basket and you're moving the ball as we did tonight, will be tough to guard.
Coach, what did you like out of Capella? If I'm not mistaken, he was on a men's restriction tonight, but he was able to do a lot of great things. And you spoke about Reddish and his play, but he was very resilient, coming out aggressive, missed the first couple of shots, but finished the game strong. What is it about his resiliency?
Well, Clint is the anchor. He was on restriction as far as minutes tonight, and I think we stayed within his minutes. Yeah, we did. And but everybody, I'm playing Dre at the 4 a little bit more, and I see him playing some 4 for us this season, which allow us to put that lineup. Was a lot of length out there with John and Dre and Cam at the 3, 4, and 5. That's a team that you can switch with. Dre is strong enough to guard, some 4s, and he can handle the ball, and we really can do some things when he's at that position. With Clint being on the restriction, I had to go to another, and Gallo being out, I had to go to another combination. And what I wanted to really take a look at was Dre playing a little bit more 4.
I get it's one game, but how important was it for you guys to come out with such a statement win like you guys had tonight?
Well, it is one game, and I think the important thing about tonight's game is it's a home game, and we talked about the importance of winning here at home, because the road is so tough that you try to take care of business here at home. And I thought we came out, established ourselves right from the start, played a complete game, 48-minute game, and beat a very good team. Dallas is a really good team.
Coach, just to dig a little deeper on what you mentioned earlier about not pacing yourself, is that the goal, to just have these guys go out on defense and just get after it, and then know that they've got somebody there to back them up so that they're not feeling like they're on their own?
Absolutely. When you have depth, as we've said, the strength is in your numbers. So there's no need to pace yourself because you have a bench that can come in and should be able to play and keep the pressure, on an opponent, both defensively as well as offensively. So yes, that's what we want to condition ourselves to do. And tonight I thought we got off to a good start with trying to do that, trying to play that style of basketball.
Switching over to Zoom, have a question from Davide Cinolato.
Hi, Coach. Davide from Italy here. Congratulations for the win. I'm curious about the defense. I was really impressed with the way you guys played. Is there any difference between last year, or what do you think it was, your biggest strength on defense?
Last year we got better as the second half of the season and going into the playoffs. I hope that our guys realize that you have to commit to the defensive end of the floor. And I think when we commit to the defensive end of the floor, we should find ways, we'll be able to find ways to score. If we can get stops and rebound the basketball, one of our goals this year is to be a better rebounding team, rebound the ball and get out into transition. Those are things that we did better last season, and we started to win games. We understand that that is important and that we have to establish ourselves on the defensive end of the floor, commit to that end of the floor.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you.